Good morning, Ma. You're welcome to Manners and Conference. We're glad to have you. Good morning, Ma. Go for
Thanks.
Yeah, so each person has that person, and the person has to participate. Yes, what's
It's light. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Pastor Lita. Miss John.
It's all encompassing experience, teachers, administrators, and what the teacher is doing and stuff like that. We're in over 55 countries, Nigeria inclusive now.
What's about parenting, about teaching, parenting, teaching, school. This is how you know this is something on the Wow.
Yeah, the 29. Well done, sir. Yeah. All right.
So they say to buy a Solomon man lose dollar. I say you buy a home for say we have a line
Apart from learning, as we are seated here, we are going to network. So please don't just hang around with your friends alone. Make sure you find out the name of someone. Make sure you get to know someone, their school, what they do. You don't know what that networking can do for you. You may have to just ring up someone one day. Please do you know anything about so and so. Maybe the solution to you're looking for. Hello. So please network. Let's build a vibrant community of educators. We are professionals, so we are going to take our place as professional educators, professional teachers. So we want to welcome you once again. So on behalf of Ms. Ogunde, the convener of this program, we say a big thank you for coming and a warm welcome to you all. So this is our hall 2, and I want to tell you the program we have. Our first program for today is going to be about social emotional learning. Social emotional learning, the secret sauce to students' success. And our facilitator is Rhoda Odigo. She's a very she's one of the educators that have been with us for a long time, and she is a professional educator. So I'd like you to listen very well, and I'd now like you to glean from all the points or all the things that will be shared today. And please, when you do that too, make sure you use it, because the main issue most times with the educator is this: is what we learn. It's very okay. If you've not heard about Bloom's taxonomy, please check it out. Okay, after this program. Okay, there is a place for just membrane understanding. You have not really the highest cognitive application is applying, and creating is the highest. So if you don't apply, you cannot create a new thing. So you need to apply all those things you gain from here, so that your children can be better, you yourself can be a better educator. So we are expecting she's coming in very soon, in the next 1 or 2 minutes.
Using technology and smart solution, we can reduce administrative burden, allowing educators to dedicate more time and energy to teaching and mentorship. By addressing mental health and emotional intelligence, we aim to create supportive, empathic, and learning environments. These things are not designed to only enhance learning experience for students, but also to empower educators to become true leaders and change makers in the classroom and communities. We could not have done this alone. We are proud to welcome all our sponsors this year. We specifically thank Wema Bank, our diamond sponsors for TOSE 2024. Thank you. Please give them a round of applause. We thank WPPP. We print, package, and promote. You know, they did all our printings this year, and we're really thankful. We also thank our other sponsors, WowBee, who provided us with screens and many other things that are fantastic around the room. We thank Lapo Microfinance Bank, Chronicles, and so many others. Our speakers are also here to share their wealth of knowledge and experience. And we also thank some of our speakers, some of them are on the way, but we thank them for their support over the years. Dr. Bisi Akonde, Dr. Femi Ogunsoya, Mrs. Funke Fowler Amba, Mrs. Susan Babatunde Yama, Dr. Damola Olafo, and so many others. We thank you so much for your contribution. And numerous exhibitors are here to showcase cutting-edge products, services designed to support mission things for this year. And of course, all our vendors who have also made this possible. Your contributions are invaluable, and we can't thank you enough for making TOSE 2024 a possibility. As we embark on this journey over the next 2 days, I encourage each and every one of us to take full advantage of TOSE, the opportunity that TOSE presents. Attend seminars, join the panel discussion, engage with the exhibitors, share your experience, exchange ideas, collaborate with those around us. Together, we can drive transformation needed to address the challenges we face and inspire the change that we seek. Let us celebrate the spirit of innovation, leadership, and collaboration that defines TOSE. Let us renew our commitment to excellence in education and work together to build a brighter future for our students, teachers, schools, and community. Thank you for being here. Partnership and sponsorship for TOSE 2025 is open. Please, if you're interested, visit us at the EduMax desk or reach out to any of us standing on this, wearing these shirts. And of course, I wish you all a productive and inspiring TOSE 2024 16th edition. You're welcome. Thank you.
Packages for you. Make sure you don't go back the same. Collaborate. Make sure you have somebody you collect the number and exchange your contacts. We celebrate the joy of learning and innovation and creativity that happens at TOSE every year. Please make sure the person you are greeting, you don't know the person. Look for a face that you have never met. You can collect the data and all while we settle down. Thank you. God bless you all. Now I would like to, as we settle down, thank you so much for that.
Good morning. Thank you. I am deeply pleased and honored to engage you today. It's the 16th edition of the Total Schools Support Seminar and Exhibition, TOSE, with the theme, Leadership in Education, Embracing Challenges, Inspiring Change. The saying, the youth are leaders of tomorrow, is an apt one, especially in this time when people below the age of 30 make up over 67% of the population of Nigeria, and 41% of that is made up of people under the age of 14. It is evident that the development of the people within this age group is critical to the development of our beloved country, Nigeria. TOSE is clearly Africa's biggest education trade show, where business meets education and hosts over 100 manufacturers and suppliers of educational resources. It is the must-attend event for the education community all over Nigeria. As I stand before you today, the world we face is a transformed one. Global growth has become firmly below double digits for the last few years. Economic growth has stagnated, geopolitical conflicts are on the rise, and climate change has unleashed a flood of migrants from the developing world into more developed countries. Pockets of conflict on the global stage have further exacerbated the growth problems that we are all already experiencing. The burden of this transformed world disproportionately falls on the youth in particular, who face higher unemployment rates across every strata of society. This is especially true in Nigeria, where the pass-through effect of COVID-19 has drastically impacted government revenues and contributed to the outflow of foreign portfolio and direct investments. It's coming at the right time. There is a clear, pertinent need to provide a platform for addressing some of the fundamental issues that impact the youth in Nigeria, whilst also focusing on critical economic issues. The theme of this year's event, Leadership in Education, Embracing Challenges, Inspiring Change, is particularly relevant as we navigate an era of unprecedented challenges and opportunities both in Nigeria and globally. We need to recognize the hurdles faced in the education sector head-on and inspire transformative change that can lead to a brighter future for our educational institutions and the students that we serve. As educators and leaders, our mission extends beyond administrative duties. It is about creating environments where students and teachers can thrive at a cheap, affordable, and competitive price. And leadership in education today then also implies being proactive rather than reactive, especially in adopting technology changes. For example, integrating digital platforms allows us to tailor educational learning to individual student needs more effectively than we have ever done before. Will be an agreement with all stakeholders to work together to crack the core problems around education capacity and access to create a business ecosystem for educational institutions that is robust and is self-sustaining. On behalf of the bank, I assure you that we will continue to play our part in that ecosystem, supporting, advising, and financing. And my charge is that you, as industry stakeholders and pioneers, will leverage on that support from us and the whole entire financial services ecosystem to deepen the impact of education across the nation.
Give the students something to do, not to learn. And let that learning be of a nature that it demands thinking. Learning will naturally occur. What that means is also doing equals learning. And I like to summarize that quote by saying, if you check your time, your talk time in the classroom, and you have taught more than 50%, you have talked more than 50% of the class time, you are doing something wrong. So it must be about students doing.
No. My first salary was 2,500. Yes. When I left the law school, my first salary was 15,000. But with that salary, I came to Lagos to do DLA. You see, now, salary will never be enough. In fact, someone once said that salary is from the Greek word salarium. How true, I don't know. That is soft money. That's why it's never enough. So salary may never be enough. However, you need to define your priorities. If I have a tuber of yam and I am hungry, I can either plant the yam, right? Or I eat it. Some of you are eating your seeds. So if you earn 30,000, you want to improve yourself, you need to dedicate, even if it's 2,000 naira monthly, save up. The first time that I training, I saw 5,000 training online. Dr. Bumi is in another room. I bought in a store at 5,000 of Dr. Bumi years ago, 5,000 naira. I'm not into MES, but I have clients that I can help them. And then you need to direct them. 5,000, but you must have a training budget. Stop eating your seeds. If you eat your seed, you will starve in the time of harvest. Of control improvement, teachers, listen. If we are going to be endangered species soon, you see, listen, AI will not take your jobs or our jobs, right? Do that. But you know, our greatest competition is not the next private school, are those learning apps. Our greatest competition is not the next school. The moment parents get, I don't mention some of them, the moment parents get used to those apps, they may not see a need for school. Will there still be education? Yes. But the way schools will run will be different. We understand that you are in the age of disruptions. If you don't upgrade, you're left behind. I repeat, your greatest challenge is not the next school opening. They are just learning apps and they are getting ground. Every now and then I get them to my DM asking how to collaborate. Those guys are making it into the market gradually. And can I shock you? The type of learners you have today are very difficult to work with the conventional schools. They are tired of us. No. You don't like that I just said. But you and I learned A for apple and we're happy we came first. And the class was right, what of chicken and rice. You are dealing with digital natives. Children that did not meet the internet. They were born with it. Give a 2-year-old child your phone, they will lock that phone for you. And a teacher comes to class and all you do is to read after me. 1, 2, 3. In their heart. And you know that you are reading. Allah, busy. I was going to go down to the university. I want Facebook. And you don't like copying. So they like it. After that, the book, where he was reading from, he was reading from the same book that we are bought. So I took my hand and I thought it. I'm not sure. I said, sir, since we have the book, why copy notes? Because we want to use up time. We have a 2-hour period. The best way to use up time, philosophy is defined as, do you get that? And the book that students have bought. Your learners will question what you're doing. And that's how you must operate. Absolutely.
Do you support people who want to develop their capacities one way or the other? Many times I see leaders not wanting that. When they hear that someone says, that's right, our leadership is a little bit flawed because nobody must reach me, nobody must get to me. Many of us, in fact, the greatest challenge of human beings is that everybody is okay until as long as you are under them. The day you really know who your friend is the day you get a promotion that your friend didn't get. And there are different kinds of congratulations. There's one that I don't like. God has done it for you. He will do my own too. Excuse me, sir, where are you in this matter? Where are you in this matter? Why are you bringing up this matter? So I said number 1 is experience. Number 2 is environment. Create that environment. Number 3 is exposure. Let people see things. Help them to see things. Show them things that are bigger, better, and brighter than what they've seen before. Let them see things. Sometimes it's easier to actually make meaning of things when people see it. Number 4, education. Let's talk about it. Let's educate ourselves. And number 5 is equipping people. You got to be able to equip the people that are around us. So how do I do that? I model it. I spoke to you before about how you show it, mean examples. I model it. In other words, I do it. Then I do it, and they watch me do it. Then they do it, and I watch them do it. Then I need to multiply it, so I get them to do it, and somebody else is watching them do it. It looks easy, but it works. If you want people to learn and grow, you've got to do these 5 things: experience, environment, exposure, education, and equip them. Thank you very much. God bless you.
I think we can do better than that. If you have picked something, I want you to put your hands together for our speaker. And I would just want to take a little inventory. What did you take away? Just one word. What did you take away from this session? Yes.
Leaders are repeaters. Leaders are repeaters.
Leaders are repeaters. Yes, anybody? Yes.
I learned that leaders should see ahead and solve the problem without
leaders should always see problems ahead. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
I learned that leaders tell, but they show first.
Leaders tell, but they show first. Yes. Any other? We have two more people. Okay. So.
Says recognize problems before they become crisis.
Recognize problems before they become crisis. Yes, ma'am.
Children are not too young to learn leadership.
Children are not too young to learn leadership. Put them in your curriculum. Thank you.
Exemplary leadership.
Be an example. Don't just tell them. Yes, ma'am.
Challenges become tougher because you're not growing.
Challenges become tougher because we are not growing.
Do you see problems or you see possibilities?
Are you seeing problems or possibilities? Yes.
You're the same thing. See solution instead of see problem.
Sorry, sir.
See solution instead of see problem.
See solution before you see problem.
Always, it's like okay, from my hand, if you do not attach a sanction, like please do this, you have to do this. If you leave it at that, like full stop at that place, be sure that you will not get that thing done. Or probably you will have to ask over and over. For a situation where you have to like, we need this to be done on so day, failure to do this attracts, then you put the fight. That's where you get the job done. I feel it is not nice. We are adults, so I feel people should be able to do their job without being, I don't know how to put it, without that follow-up and that backup always.
They get to the point when they begin to do exactly what you are doing, or even do it better than you are doing it. We've got to learn how to give grace. I mean, this is a new technology that I have begun to use. Let us give grace. Understanding that first and foremost, I am not even as sharp as I should be. Then, when it comes to this issue of asking somebody to do things, there are several reasons why somebody will not do what they have been asked to do. Sometimes we don't check them, we just throw them in. Is he very competent to do the thing? Is this something that the person wants to do? Now, I know the thoughts that come out, but that's what they're supposed to do. There's a lot to this matter, especially in the school system. I don't know how to say this, but a lot of them in the school system, the people we hire, a lot of people that want to hire. Yeah, usually we are left with whatever is left. Whatever is left of the market, that's what we are left with. Very few people will tell you that I'm a teacher because I have a vision for teaching. Very few. So that challenge is there. That's why you must continue to push. That's why you must continue. And the push is not by because you know we are teachers. Sometimes we like to. You know, I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about we like to shout. Especially when I have talked once or twice, and then they thought that who have I been talking to? Can't you listen? The truth of the matter is that the more we shout, the less they respond, the less they follow. That's why we must have some conversations that we don't like having. There must be a sit down. It gets to the point where you go, okay, sit down, let's talk about this. I mean, sometimes I take my son for a conversation. Sometimes I take my daughter for a conversation. Let's just sit. I mean, they're 21, 22. Let's just talk. What's going on here? Tell me what you feel. I hope I answered your question a little bit.
Sales and marketing manager in Lagos and Southwest at Igbo University. So this will be our inaugural appearance at TOSA, and we are very much thrilled to be part of this vibrant community. So I would like you to start by imagining a place where education is not just a path to success, but a gateway to fearless leadership, innovation, entrepreneurship, and global impact. Picture a university where the students can ignite their inner potential, nurture their leadership skills, and become the guiding light of this rapidly changing world. So Wigwe University is that institution, and we are set to produce the next generation of fearless leaders in Africa. So the university was founded by late Dr. Herbert Wigwe, may so rest in peace. And as you may know, he was responsible for transforming Access Bank into one of the leading African banks that we have today. So the university was a culmination of his lifelong ambition to establish an exceptional, world-class, innovative, but uniquely African institution to groom the next generation of leaders that will change the face of the African continent. So let me assure you that Wigwe University is not just another private university that just came up. We stand out, and I'll tell you the reasons why we stand out briefly. First and foremost, we have a world-class curriculum. Our curriculum is world-class, is innovative, is multidisciplinary. We have 4 colleges. We have like 22 degree programs across the 4 colleges. So we have unique degree programs. For instance, in our engineering college, we have computer. Like I was saying. Okay, thank you. So like I was saying, in our College of Engineering, we have degree programs such as computer science and computer engineering with a specialization in robotics, computer engineering with a specialization in mechatronics. Then for those that want to study finance, they will just end a BSc finance. It will be BSc finance and financial technology. For accounting, it will just be BSc in accounting. They will end a BSc in accounting and data analytics. So you can see our courses are unique and they meet the demands of the modern workforce that we are today. You can come over to our stand to learn more. Then we have a world-class faculty. Our faculty is made up of 70% Nigerian and 30% foreign academic staff sourced from the best Ivy League standard university across the world, including Africa, Asia, America, and Europe. Notably, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mark Davis, is an American who is an authority in education and leadership. You may take a moment to check him out on Google after this session to appreciate the caliber of leadership that he brings to the table. Then when we talk about mentorships, at Wigwe University, we don't just want to make it about textbooks and lectures. Our philosophy is based on 3 pillars, which are leadership, innovation, and entrepreneurship. So we're going to have entrepreneurial giants and business leaders like Dangote, like Aigimokude, Sanusi Lamido, coming into Wigwe University to mentor our students one-on-one and to give them master classes, because they need to see how it is being done in the real world. It's not just about textbooks and lectures. So you can see that we are a bit different from the others. Then apart from that, we have a world-class facilities. Our facility in Wigwe University is world-class. Our campus is like a mini city. We have a 24/7 independent power plant, being powered by natural gas. We have 24/7 internet. We have world-class hostels. We have Olympic-sized basketball courts, football stadium, swimming pool, gym, restaurant, because we know that education is not just about textbooks and lectures. Then again, we partnered with top universities in the US for exchange programs. So what happens is that in our students year 3, they will travel and spend their entire year 3 in our partner university courses in the US and in the UK. For the US, we have University of Pennsylvania as one of our partner universities, and in the UK we have the University of Creative Arts UK. We are still working on some more. Again, we partner with top organizations to ensure the employability of our graduates as soon as they're done with school. We partner with organizations like Dangote, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Access Bank, Amazon Web Services, and a lot more to guarantee jobs for our top performing graduates as soon as they are done with school. There's a lot more to discover at Abigwe University. You can come over to our stand to learn more. The university is located in River State. It's full of people government to be precise, which is about 15 minutes drive from the airport. There's a dedicated road from the airport straight into the university. So security is guaranteed. So like I said, I don't have too much time here. I just have about 5 minutes. So you may come over to our stand to learn more. Thank you very much for your time.
Pieces now and hybrid learning methodologies. This summer, we're launching our own brand of computers, our own laptops. We're launching this summer, strictly for education. Why? What's the difference? We're building military-grade products, built for the learning space, meaning when you drop our laptops, they won't break. 2, they're going to last for at least 9 hours. And that ensures that from start of day till end of day, that product is working. On the third part, because they're built strictly for education, we expect them to be cheaper than the known brands which already have in the market. And we want to thank all those who've been the early adopters, those who put us and encouraged us to go in that line, because that was a line we said we were not going to go into because there are already a lot of established players. But with the Forex situation, it opened up a gap. And that gap meant someone had to fill it as we went from place to place and heard from one school owner to another what kind of experiences they've had. And so while we haven't done fantastic panels for more than 8 years, we're now launching out our own brand this summer of laptops and tablet pieces. And you have the opportunity tomorrow to see them. They're going to be launched here first. We're looking at TOSE is becoming our launch pad, our flagship event for launching products. So we're formally launching our laptops tomorrow here at TOSE. So when you go by, please make sure you stop by and have an experience with it today and tomorrow. In January this year, we had the rare privilege of signing an agreement with the government of Enugu State to equip 260 smart schools in every single ward in Enugu. I want to thank His Excellency Peter Mba for that. That project would involve 6,000 interactive flat panels, which is the largest deployment of flat panels in Africa in 2024. That's been supported by Intel, Microsoft, Google, and Huawei, bringing best-in-class experience into every classroom in Enugu State. And those are the kind of initiatives we want to see. We're seeing that also happening in Lagos. This year, Huawei is building another 4 smart schools for the government of Lagos State, making sure that every single district in Lagos has an outstanding smart school experience, especially at senior secondary level. And we're building modular interactive schools in a short time of just 90 days, delivering them from start to finish and creating a wonderful experience. On your screen is the first smart school in Enugu that's been completed. Mr. President of the country, I think, will be opening that smart school within the next 2 weeks as part of the first year of the government of Enugu State. We're taking that.
How much is the salary? How much is the what people pay in the class? Things like that. Right? You know, when I got to the level, to a particular level, and it's beyond that. Right? It's beyond that. Alright, so please take it as an assignment. I will do it. Teacher, take it as an assignment. Pretend, not pretend, see it as if the partnership goal. And that's it. God rewards. It pays. It does. It's not the church enough. But I can tell you, my life is a living proof that when you teach children and you teach them well and you pass them well, God, this God, He will reward you. Okay? Alright, so that's it. The way to do that, then of course introduce technology. Please, I want to ask you a question. You don't need to raise up your hand. Just raise it up in your mind. How many of us can operate computer? Don't raise up your hand. You know the answer. Laptop. Please, if you can't, before we send you out of the class, go and learn it. I mean it. You say the salary is not enough. You can do it. Can I tell you how I learned my computer teacher? I told computer teacher. Computer teacher. When I was in class, I said, I don't know computer. He said, what will teach you? He said, free. It's okay. Break time. So break time. I'll bring laptop. Once laptop. When they press this one, I'll press. In my minutes, okay, wala is this one. You press this one. If I have to what's the issue? You can give me one hand like this. Very big hand. I said, what will I finish any of this? It's not the press computer. What kind of wala is this? But today, I'm not an expert, right? Don't let me press computer. Please, cannot press computer. I never to work, press computer. It's not a course. You will leave the class. You'll be relieved of your duty. I have seen it here. A supposed, the Jagaban of the school. What I mean Jagaban of the school, the one that everybody, if you don't go and greet her, it's wahala. She became the, don't say too much. She became the one lord of the school. In fact, they employ you and go and do that. It's wahala. It's wahala. She was the principal. You don't meet her it's wahala. All I know is, you want to you call her. She's not going to say, teacher like myself. One day, people were breaking the system, and they couldn't fit anymore. What did we do? Puzzle meal. It's not allowed to learn it. See how I ran to my home? It was a teacher that taught me. And don't be looking for people all over the place. I begged. Not anything. Not what I do. When I go to learn something at the beginning of the year or before the end of the year, a particular year, I list out the things I want to do. And I kind of, in brackets, I put the money that what will likely cost me. If you know I job, I like a job. I start doing my job. I know I can't carry it. I say, I can do that thing. It's not like this. If you don't have that, you don't have to pay that. You don't save money to buy what? A laptop. You need to use educational tools, online platforms, social media resources to ensure that learning becomes what interactive. Now let me tell you this: the kids of now, they are different. I don't know the way God created them. Their brain is sharp. They just know it. So if you want to teach them, you must also just know it. You call my son now, come and practice that God. I'm having problem just person as a right and solution. You must also step up your game. So
to add value to your students, that's another thing. You can't give what you don't have. You are going to read masters in whatever. That is not it. Have you learned about differentiation? Have you learned about how to differentiate through learning profile? Some children who are visual learners. I'm not just talking about reading about it. How can you apply it in your class? What I was doing there, once children come into my class in year 6, the first thing I do was to profile all of them. I profile all of them. That's my first thing. I will give them a form to fill because I want to know their learning profile. It's important for me to help them. And once I know them, there was a year I realized that majority of my students were visual learners. So when I did comprehension to them, I did it differently. Because I also know that some of them are auditory learners. I don't just ask them to read, I call people to come out and read. So that they can hear. It gave me a data that will help me improve their life. So it's not just about you reading about it, it's applying it. You have learned about inclusive learning, you have learned about game learning, you have learned about project-based learning. You have gone to seminar, fine. But what are you doing about it?
How are you applying it to your class? How are you making your student exceptional by those learning? That is what I'm talking about. It's not just to have all the test certificates. You have the test certificate, nothing is changing in your class. Meanwhile, someone has learned just one thing and is making progress. The difference is that that person has done a breakthrough and got the breakthrough. The second one is icebreaker. You see, what is the icebreaker? It encourages you to share with others. If you know it and you don't share, you will know to the limit that you have already known. And you will not know more. Sometimes you are sharing with somebody and say, oh, this, and the person says, oh, this is fine. And they are even giving you an idea. You say, oh, wow. I didn't even think about it like this. But if you don't share, you can never know more. So when you break the ground, then you need to break the ice. You need to share with others. You need to collaborate. Some people say, yeah, I'm a knowledge. I love learning. I love learning on my own. If I begin to learn with others, I cannot go back. It's limiting me. No, it's not limiting you. I want you to yourself because there's so much you can learn from others. Maybe you have not learned empathy. You have not learned self-control. It's not just about the thing you are teaching. What about the ability to teach? What about the ability to impact? You have been learning to collaborate. For you to break the ice, you need to collaborate. You need to go to that teacher. And it doesn't matter whether they hate you or not. I have this idea, I'm implementing this in my class. You don't keep it to yourself and say, oh, I want to be the award of the best teacher at the end of the year. So if I tell these people, they will go and do better than me. And they will not win it. It's not true. It's not true. Anybody who gets success by that success will not last. They can get 1, 2, and they will not get the third one. It's a true principle. But if you share with others, these are the people that will testify, I learned it from this person. I learned from that person. If 10 people are telling people that they learned from this person, and they are already a star now. If the students are making progress as a result of what you have done, you are making success, and they are telling your story. That's what you need. Even if they don't call you out to come and win one award, it's okay. There will be awards waiting for you in the future that's without the one that is the award. And that's the truth. Protects you from the adverse effects of the week. When you have big dreams, there are problems. And that's why a lot of people don't move on from their dreams. Because the adversity of dreams limits them. Sorry. But then, it's the windbreaker that actually protects you from the adverse effect of this wind. And what's the windbreaker? Others will start to add value to you. You begin to get supported. If you have not collaborated, you have not shared, how can you get a support? When you are down, how can you have people that will support you? Who is your mentor? Who are the people that are mentoring you? You want to be a knowledge, I know it. It's pride. Our ego, I know it more than them. I know it more than them. You see, when the adversity of the dream hits you, nobody will be there to support you. Nobody will be there to give you life. And you will be beat. But if you have learned to share, if you have learned to help others, when that time comes when there is a problem, that is when your windbreakers will show up. You must create a safe environment for people to come and share with you. Secondly, while the person is sharing, you must listen non-judgmentally. Stop listening to respond, listen to understand. So you can understand the person's pain point. Because some of us already have answers. We are in a hurry to say, it's okay, it's okay. Hey, do this, do this. No, I've taken a loan of 100 million naira. Will you pay me, help me and pay the bank? No. But when we are finished saying everything and you are satisfied, the person has finished speaking, you are satisfied, you even ask, are you okay? Are you finished speaking? Okay. You know what? What have you done? Don't start with your solution. What have you done? What are you doing? How can I help? Ask people how you can help. Because the thing is that if you bring solution, the person doesn't want solution. The person just want to rant. Just be looking for who to just cry to. Ask. It's when the person say, I've done this is how I want to be. It's like a woman that has just been widowed. You think she needs food. She may just need help with her children. Somewhere they can go for 2-3 days or 1 week. It's not that you there, she has not eaten. Let us give her. It's good, or ask that person, how can you help? Stop giving solution. So you can then now share if person wants you. Don't just drop into it. Ask. So you know how the person wants, and if the person doesn't ask, you can then now ask. Is there any way I can help? So you see how you are breaking it down in stages. Before you eventually say, okay, this thing has happened to me at a point, this is what I did. I don't know which will be useful for you with what I've explained. No, not a one-size-fits-all, but this is it. Emperor William say, why are you in a hurry? In a hurry. Abuja people there. Is there no Abuja person here? Abuja. Thank God I will not be reported. Only the Russians that will have me. Only the Russians. Yes. Port Harcourt. Warri. Because the time that they are beginning to go with his former people to Abuja. But it's been a lot of work in Abuja. Ask Abuja people, they will tell you that it's been a lot of work. So we have Warri people. Lagos people, let me see your hands up. Warri people, let me see your hands up. Which of that state is presented here? Enugu, Enugu, let me see your hands up. Which of that state? Ibadan. Oh, we say our neighbors here. Because sometimes you are paying taxes to neighbors, you are supposed to be settled. Because sometimes you are on this side, this is Lagos, right hand side. This is Lagos, and this is Ogun, left hand side. I don't understand. Let's go. So when you find yourself in such difficult situation, after weather is extremely moderate sometimes, it's good for you to breathe. Last time, President told us, breathe. Don't let anybody suffocate you. And I will add, it's your absolute responsibility to be in charge of yourself here. Nobody is going to do it for you. Because you cannot give what you do not have. And you cannot operate from a place of deficit. And that's why I feel more for women than for men. It's not that men don't have issues, but the society has configured it in such a way that the women bear a lot when it comes to nurturing. Because women are the natural bearers and mirrors. There's a whole lot. Women that are in this hall right now, I will tell you for free, they are considered breakfast, lunch, and dinner before. As they are here, they are already organizing things. Trust me now. You are moving mountains as you are here. For that's a job for yourself. A lot. And I must tell you, women, for that, I don't want to forget, because I interrupted. Stop being the unofficial security woman in your house. Many of you want to sleep by 8 p.m. By 8 p.m., that's when you move from room to room, check whether the children are breathing well. Open the fish to check the menu for tomorrow. Let's say egg now for tomorrow, they do them. They work with that, you work with the children. What is it? Meanwhile, that is when they are finished watching Channel TV or arrive. Honey, I'm going to bed. Men are not sleeping. No. You know, women, please, so go and sleep for. Don't let your body sleep on you. That's a serious medical condition. That's if you survive it. Yes, man, that's so we're not synchronized. So we need to sleep well. How Body is a telemedicine platform. How Body, meaning how are you? We have to naturalize this telemedicine platform so that people can identify. We are the biggest black race, largest in the world. 1 out of every 4 black person you see is in Nigeria. If you are talking anything about youth today, and and Nigerian name is not there, they have not started. Because we have the highest percentage of youth in a particular population in Nigeria. 60 to 70% of our population, they are young persons, and that is where we fall in as school owners, school leaders, industry leaders in the educational sector. As I'm here now, my children are in school. I won't put them out and say I can do homeschool. None of us are homeschool. COVID tested us a bit. Some of us nearly went crazy. When we school, oh. Even the 4 online schools they say we should do. My children school they wake it up. In a quiet place, no distraction, no this. I say this school, not even after that live in one room apartment. Where all of us are crammed together. One there must be distraction. Where people be moving behind the child, where the child be looking up and down. But we survived it. Congratulations, everyone. It makes, I wanted us to do this exercise, but I don't know. Time is of the 15, 16 assessments here. 3. Sleep is one of it. You download it, you send message, it give you link to your email because your results will be sent to you immediately. Anxiety is there, anger is there, depression is there, things regarding your children, they are there. And the beauty of this platform is that you can actually request for a culturally appropriate therapy. Do you have children? Not yet. Don't say no, not yet. Manifest. Now, do you have children? How old is the oldest? 16. Have you seen a pediatrician in recent times? Pediatricians are doctors that manage children, by the way. Who has seen a pediatrician in recent times with their child? In recent times? You see the pediatrician. What was the consultation fee to see a pediatrician? And this is a general doctor. General doctor is different from pediatrician. Pediatrician is a consultant. They will come with eyes on, sweet, and they'll be laughing and playing. Even those that naturally don't like children. When he's playing a pediatrician, he'll be dancing. You'll be like those Instagram people that are selling clothes. You will do for money, everything, just to get a child to talk. Of course, we run away from it. Not that we don't like children, but hey, one child, you're managing the whole community. How much? 18,000. To see a court. She said it very low. That must be a very cheap place. Is it a HMO you have? She knows that it's cheap. Why is it to see a pediatrician? Don't pray anyway, but if there's a need, they are the right people. They will not direct you to. Why am I asking for that price? Therapy on this platform is only 50,000 per hour. The level of harassment and bullying now. We need more schools to log in on board. We'll discuss that. I will get even after the discussion. I will drop the number and have that discussion after now. So we can run through why we are really here. So what does self-care need to do? Yeah, what does self-care need to do? Ability to take care of yourself. Good. Prioritizing yourself. You are writing. Which exam are you preparing for? What does self-care mean to you? Taking care of yourself.
Some of us we are passing it on to generation, using our children as scapegoats. Beating them anyhow because the way we are beating. These children, they don't like beating like that. African parents. So unresolved traumas will not allow you to do certain things because of you are dealing with your own traumas. It could be relationship issues. Our children have called it breakfast. Have you been said breakfast? I said, I don't eat. And I said, no, mommy, that's not it. It's breakfast. Have your heart been broken before? I said, what do you mean? Explain. Now they have moved away from there. Your steez. My steez. Look at my steez and concussion. I'm giving 100%. You must know this language. Because the way this children do, they carry us go where we don't know. It could be economic or
financial, most of us are in this space. Your 100,000 is maybe like 10,000 naira now. You go to the market, it's one small nylon bag. You'll be thinking somebody stole, nobody stole your money. It's not that your money, what you took to the market couldn't take you home. I've actually sat there in one shop before to check whether my money got missing. When I finished, nobody told me. I just went back to my car and drove home. I went to sleep first. Because the BP has already started rising. I had my bath and quickly said, I didn't talk to anybody because you will just collect. Being sick in the family, the whole family is stressed. Spiritually, financially, economically, everything. It may not be you. It may be your aged parents. It may be your partner. It may be your child. It may be your sibling. You may not be contributing money, but the role you will play can easily stress you. The E is you see, that's why I like to talk where there are teachers. Oh God, I'm a nobody without teachers. Clap for yourselves. I can't be who I am today without being taught, without going to school, and without paying attention. I'm passing though, because it was a long journey. So, environmental issues, there are things that are not within our control. Inflation is not within our control. Change to the old new national anthem is not within our control. Fuel subsidy is not within our. So you see, environmental issues could just be stressing you. Or you could be dealing with toxic workmates, work team members. They are not forthcoming. So anytime you see the word stress, please ask yourself, is it me, the first S, self? Is it my past traumas, which is the T? Is it relationship, which is the R? 8 out of 10 women that are in psychiatric hospital, they are there because of relationship issues. That is why you must make sure you have healthy relationship. Don't let anybody box you into where you see that the place is not good for you. You are not a tree. Thank you, sister. You said move. Yes, you are not a tree. We are not saying we will force you out of there, but understand. That's why self-care is important. When you start practicing self-care, to a large extent, you are self-aware. You now know what it is, your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, your stressors. And then you can begin to know how to manage it. But the thing again, because we are Nigerians, do you know our biggest stressor? Just stand and look at the way people are driving on the road. For school owners here, that parents drop their children. When they come to drop their children, you see how orderly they are. They will even say, you can pass, you can, because they have to show good example. Just let them turn like this. And they are no longer looking at me. A lot is happening to us. So you as a Nigerian, you have to do what is very important for you so that you can take care of yourself. It must come from within, not without. If inflation is inflating, what can you do to make sure you reduce your overhead cost? And let schools do not pay taxes, school owners. Sorry. What's the name of tax people pay? FRS. So schools are paying now. I thought schools are NGOs. Inflation, insecurity, banditry, and kidnapping. E, electricity issues. R is poor road networks. So you pay taxes. So sorry, I didn't mean that. I thought schools don't pay. Anyway, so when it comes to work here, it must be intentional, it must be deliberate, and it must be on a continuous basis. Because now you know about the stress factor, you now know as a Nigerian, your biggest stress is Nigeria. It's important for you to start managing your stress levels in the workplace. The school has been designed in such a way that there are breaks. Why are you not taking breaks? There's lunchtime. Why are you not taking? Somebody say, no break. You are you must do something to also enable you, take you from point A to point B, take you to the permanent side. What is taking you? So too much stress, this is what it does to the body. My monitor is not working. Yes. Oh, sorry. Because at the end of the day, if you do not manage your stress well, you will get mentally unstable. This is the reason why 1 out of every 4 Nigerians will have a mental health issue in their lifetime. I'm not saying you have right now. You may already be dealing with. It may be before, it may be now, it may be in the future because of the word stress. And because you are school owners, you have children in school and everything, UNICEF in 2021 said 1 out of every 6 young person is currently depressed. And so please, I beg of you, as parents in this room, when your child comes to tell you that he or she is depressed, I'm begging you, stop saying no, it's not possible. The enemies have got me. I knew my mother-in-law. Oh God. The enemies are finally, nobody got you. And stop ruling out everything you have done for them. They know. Do you know how much I'm paying for your school fees? You have a roof over your head. Over 10 million Nigerian children are on the street. They are not out of school children. You eat 3 times a day. You go on vacation. You have clothes. They know that these are mommies. Or they need therapy. Because half of all mental illnesses start before the age of 14. Half. And 2/3 before the age of 24. So your 10-year-old child can be depressed. Why did you choose February? But you just know that February you do it. You raise your hand, you've done your own medicals. No, every November. Why November? It's all, that's the month you chose. Good. Only 2 people have done their medicals for the. You've done. Okay, good. You have done. You are about to do. You are planning to do. You will not even do. Please do your medicals. Some of us are taking care of our cars more than ourselves. Some of us are taking care of the items in our homes more than us. No. Audit yourself. When you audit yourself, audit your health, your finance, your personal development, career, and everything. It will help you. Because what changes would make the biggest impact on your life? Your head may be 2/10. Why? Your finance may be 10/10. Oh, good. I know if I say that, some people are 10, which is not possible. Some people are 10/10. Don't ask them questions. But it's good for you to audit. That is where you start. The second one is make a mindset shift. They start hating. Move, by the way, and be unapologetic about it. The 6th one is learn new skills to improve upon yourself. Ma, you're a school owner. You're a school owner. You have 1 school. What other things do you do? You're into catering. School owner, she has catering services. So.
And she's into farming.
And she's into fabrics.
Farming.
Farming. I don't know, some of you don't say no. See, new skills does not mean that you must even have a farm or go into catering. There are soft skills that with technology now, you upload them. You'll be seeing a lot every day. Your course is selling. Some of us we didn't like maths. Till tomorrow we don't like maths. But we like the maths of money. But you see that calculus, we never liked it. We just had to pass. Imagine a master having properly documented. You get a course person to help you with the curriculum. They will record it, upload it. You go on Coursera and Udemy. You think those people are not making money? You will do the course so well. At the end, they will say it's free. But if you want certificate, pay $200. The world is not going to stop. 1 minute silence is never 1 minute. It's 30 seconds or 40 seconds. Amen, amen, we move. So please, it's important we do that. There's something else. I think I have like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. There's something I want to show before we round up. And I want this to, because I'm talking to school owners, right? I'm talking to school leaders. I'm talking to industry leaders. And this is one service or one thing I believe can help your organization. While we talk about the self-care versus work care, when I talk on that, I will round up on what it is. So it's not a general children. Now I'm telling you, this is Dr. May's prescription. Can't be happy. I'm going on holidays in life. The daddy must go with it. I've never traveled without the children, by the way, because I know this long time ago. So we can manage. In the morning when I'm sleeping till maybe 10, they have gone to, daddy will have sorted them. If it's in Nigeria, it's me. Mommy, no, this time around we are in London. Let us. We are on holiday, by the way. Can we go and eat pancakes and ice? I know if we leave Lagos while I now carry to London. What is that? I have to enjoy his holiday. So please, self-care begins with you. Daddies and mommies, uncles, and self-care begins with you. Yes, it begins with me. It is self-preservation, it is not selfishness. It is not me too. It is not me first, because it sounds selfish. It is me too. It's a me too movement. Because you cannot give what you do not have, and you cannot operate from a place of deficit. So when you are self-aware, which is the S of self-care, it enables you to know your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, and of course, your stressors. On that basis, you can manage yourself. You can encourage other people to manage themselves. You can encourage help-seeking behavior. So it's important for you to be self-aware. That is what I am just requesting. 30 to 45 minutes brisk walk. You shouldn't even run. Brisk walk. More than 15 minutes in a week. 3 to 5 days a week. That is what you need. Skip if you can skip. Not everybody can skip because our needs are giving you. Of course, just make sure you listen to your doctor. Because the people that stay longest in the hospital are orthopedic patients. You will hang leg for 2 years. So please exercise. You are not a tree. L is limit excessive exposure to news and social media. Feel free to fumigate unapologetically. It's very important. Ask for help.
Please tweet that on Tosi, please.
Ask for help when and if you need help. Daddies and uncles in this group. I know that some of us, most of you have been trained and nurtured with, oh, you are a boy, you are a man, man not be a man, men don't cry, men cry. You are a human being. Please ask for help when and if you need help. Don't let Sorosoke end with the NSAS movement. Sorosoke. When and if you need help. And of course, rest and sleep. We know we talked about this a lot. Rest and sleep. Don't let your body sleep on you. There is no award or accolade for the busiest person on earth. You need rest. Yes, you need sleep. And the last but not the least, when we talk about self-care, is eating right. Let your plate be shouting rainbow. Pop the red and white plate, rice and stew. So far, still nice, not even cheap. Thank God, sir. We're not thank God, but rice now is still nice, not even cheap. Fruits and vegetables in the season. Let that plate have some colors: orange, green, purple. You know something. So as you are getting older, your organs are also getting older. And the biggest organ of the body is the skin. And fruits and vegetables are very paramount in a healthy skin. So at the end of the day, daddies, mommies, uncles, aunties, understand that self-care begins with you. It must come from you. You must be intentional, you must be deliberate, it must be a continuous work in progress. Because at the end of the day, if you don't take care of yourself, who will? And if it is not now, then when? Thank you very much. I think we can